Right, so we've got a new map. So this is Blackwater Bottoms. This is by Matt and Shanty Boys Map Creation. 74.76 megabyte on the download. And it's alright. It says in Johnson's County, Missouri. Interesting. So what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on here on Farm Manager, start from scratch, you're going to use 985 slots. And if you come on here on New Farmer, you're going to use 986. Now the difference between the two is the sleep trigger, because all these buildings are on the map on all three game modes, but on Farm Manager start from scratch there is no sleep triggers. That's going to be the only difference between the three modes. Now obviously that means all the equipment is the same. So if we go into this menu, we got under large tractors, we've got the Case Magnum 340 CVX drive. Under harvesters we've got the Class Lexion 8900. Under headers we've got the Class Convio Flex 1380. Under corn headers, we've got the Class Corio 1275C. On the cultivators, we've got the Cockling All-Rounder Flat Line 600. Put my teeth in. On the seeders, we've got the Kuhn S Pro 6000 RC. On the planters, we've got the Kinsey 4905 Blue Drive. And then on the header trailers, we've got the Class Corio 1275C trailer. And then the Nardi N6045. So, medium-sized shenanigans on the go with that, but I'd be alright to get started with. So what are we talking about from a map perspective? So if we go into there like that, this is your PDA. Fairly simple. Now if you come on here on Farm Manager and start from scratch, obviously you don't own any land. If you come on here on New Farmer, you own that. Oh dear. Now, obviously, it's basically the periphery and a couple of fields in between. So you've got field 13 and you've got field 12. Although when you click that on, it says that's field 1 as well. And that's field 9. So you've got a bit of treeage, a bit of forestry on the go, mind you, right there. The only thing is, if you come on Farm Manager and start from scratch and you want to buy that area, it's 3.3 million. Yeah. I'll let that sink in a little because that is rather expensive. And also, if you wanted to buy some fields, some of those come in groups. So we've got that one there, comes with that one there. Click on that one there, got that group like that. And then click on 7, it's got that group together. So obviously, if you want to get a couple of different fields, you might get yourself a little bargain by buying a group together. Fair enough. Right, so we start off here on all three game modes, right by your house. So sleep trigger just up there, not a problem. And we come. Oh, hold on a minute. Collectible. Oh, yes. Excellent. So there is collectibles on the map. Fair enough. So we'll come over here. We've got a little shed. Does that door open? No. Fair enough. Nothing in there. So we've come around here and we've got a barn, garage, shed, whatever you want to call it. Entirely up to you. So we go on the side door. Why not? There's your... well, some of your equipment anyway. And you come over here, you've got your workshop trigger just there. Obviously pull your vehicle in. We'll come out this side door as well, like that. There we are. We'll spin it around. Obviously you've got another garage over here. So we'll open up those doors. Open up that one, and then that one. Nothing in there. Obviously somewhere to store your stuff. We'll come over here, and then we've got another rather large building, mind you, with the rest of your stuff in. There's your harvester. Fair enough. Then we'll come up. We'll go into the... let's call it the main animal area, because that's where most of them's going to be. So we'll come round to the left first. And you pass the header trailer there. You got your silo. So you load your stuff in there and then take out there. Obviously, fair enough. Then we'll come around this side. We've got an animal pen. Barn. That's barn really, isn't it? So we'll click on that. So that's going to hold 65 sheep for you. So obviously your food goes in the area there. And come down this side is your wool pallet spawn point. Fair enough. So we'll spin around again. We'll come around like that. There we are. And then we've got a chicken coop. So you've got your animal dialogue box here. So that's going to hold 360 chickens. Food goes in there. And then down this end is your egg pallet spawn point. And I must admit, whilst you're on this little section, it's a big open area. You can easily place something down. Like production chains or some greenhouses. Yeah, plenty of space. So this is going to be your pigsty. Slowly taken out point there. Then we'll come down this end. So where you're going to put your food in, just there. then your animal dialogue box is just there for you. 270 pigs in there. We're going to come to the last one, which, as you can imagine, is going to be your cow barn. And it's the one with the robot, which is ace. So obviously you've got your mineral feed goes in there. Then you've got your silage, straw, and hay going into that end. Then we'll come down this side. Got your animal dialogue box there, like that. 80 cows going in there. Milk taking out point there. And then you can open up this if you wanted to. You put your feed in there. If you don't fancy using a robot, entirely up to you. Use it or not. That's the best thing about this game. You play how you want it. And we've got your slurry taking out point there. And that's your main farm area. I do like that. Yeah, you've got a nice bit of room for expansion as well. Yeah, right. We're going to move on. So we're going to come up to this area up here. So this is going to be your first production chain. It's going to be greenhouses. Now you already own these, which is alright. So you've got the usual shenanigans on the go. Pallet spawn points at the side. Production chain in the middle. And then water loading in point there. Obviously the same again on that one. Job's a good one. I like this little bridge here. It goes over that little ditch. Ah, it's nice, that is. Ace. Right, we're going to come down to this area here. As you can probably tell from the icon, it's going to be a beehive, which is ace. I mean, you already own a beehive. You've got your pallet there. Or you can pick it up, although I have got the liftable pallets mod, mind you, but I've already got, what's that, 41 litres of honey. It's only been going 6 minutes. That's all right. Right, carry on. We're going to come over to this one. As you can probably tell from that icon, it's going to be your animal dealer. So come down here, get some animals delivered directly, or bring a trailer down, entirely up to you. And you have got this bit of a shed over there, if you want to store some stuff under there. Fair enough. We're going to come all the way up to the top of the map, up here. So this is going to be a sale point. So this is fast food restaurant. So just come round the back, sell your stuff into there. And whilst we're here, it's a nice lake. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can sit there. Oh, is that collectible? Oh, we'll have that. Thank you very much. I mean, it's nice and shallow. I say nice and shallow. You know, you wouldn't have much trouble getting a trailer backed into there. You get some free water for your greenhouses or your animals. Oh, there's another collectible there. That's 3. Ace. Yeah, a little sit on the boat, do a bit of fishing, chill out in the afternoon. Oh, that's all right. Right, we'll move on again. We're going to come down to this area here. This is going to be another sale point for you. So this is the Johnston's Farmers Market. So pallets on the left-hand side, loose stuff going into the grates. All fairly simple. Very nice. Right, we'll move on again. We're going to come down to this one here. So this is where we get into the main industrial part of the map. So first off is the fuel stations. Let's see how much they're charging. 69. Oh, nice. Excellent. Right, so we'll come down over here and you've got your main shop. So you've got your main shop icon just there. You've got your workshop trigger. Obviously pull your vehicle into the hatch marking area just there. Then we'll come out and we're going to go over the road because you've got the grocery mart. Obviously another sale point for you. So we'll come down the side like that. Round. And we'll carry on going down. Round the back. There we are. So load your stuff into there. Job's a good one. Then we're going to come over here. Because you've got another production chain that you own. The oil mill. So pallet spawn point there. Loading in point there. And obviously your production chain menu. But on New Farmer, you already own it. Which is alright. Go straight in. We're going to come over here. And as you can see, it's the BGA. But there's no icons. That's because you need to buy the land. So we're going to go back up. Because it's not that bad actually. So we'll click on that. Number 16. 15 grand. Yeah, that's all right. 15 grand for a BGA. Oh, excellent. So you got your loading in point for your slurry there, loading in point for your solids, your production chain menu there. And we'll come round here and you got your taking out point for your digestate. Fair enough. So we'll come back round again. I'm going to come over here because we've got another sell point. Just there. Oh, this is a production chain. It's like a grain mill. Click on that. Well, I'll zoom in a little. There you are. Ah, there you are. Grey mill. Fair enough. So you load your stuff into there. And obviously you come down the front. Just like the one on Elm Creek. Pallet spawn point there. Production chain menu. So is that going to... Yeah, 96 grand. Fair enough. So spin back around. We'll come over the road. This is going to be your bakery. So you load your stuff into there, pallet spawn point round the back, then you've got your production chain menu at the front, just there, 50 grand. And then next door to that, you've got your cereal factory. So loading in point there, pallet spawn point there, and then production chain menu there, 110 grand, fairly simple. We'll come over to the last one over here. So this is going to be your dairy. So you've got your pallet spawn point there. We'll come down this side, you've got your loading in point there, and then you've got your production chain menu on the corner, just like that, 70 grand. Yeah, fairly simple. All sort of industrial area together. Right, back to the map. We're going to come over to this one here. This is another sell point for you. So this is Red Marble Bowl. Down the back, obviously, is where you go, sell your stuff. But we got the cone bowl in. Right, let's pick that up. Let's aim it like that, chuck it. 3. I've got 3. Right, alright, fair enough. We'll carry on with that because that was terrible. Right, we're going to come down to this one down here. So you've got another sell point down here. So this is your feed and grain south. So load your stuff into there. Job's a good one. And we'll spin around and we'll come over the road to your spinnery. Spin around to your spinnery. Dear oh dear. So your pallet spawn point there, loading in point there. And then we'll come down at this end, because that's where your production chain menu is. Click on that. 60 grand to buy. All fairly simple. Right, we're going to move over to this one here. As you can probably tell, this is going to be a horse pasture or barn. Horse barn. So you load your animals in there, 14 horses, animal dialogue box. You open up this gate if you want to, back a trailer in. We'll go down that road. Then we'll come round here. Obviously, there's where you'll load your food in. And again, there's this nice cabin here. I like this. You go inside. I mean, yeah, the door's open. There's no door on it. So, oh, collectible. Click on that. Yeah, we'll have that. Yeah, we'll get a log fire on the go. We'll get that collectible out, mind you. Can we get it? How'd you get that one then? Oh, that's interesting. Well, there you are. Right, got that one. Obviously, take the collectible out of the fire before you start it up. Because you don't want to be burning money, do you? Ah, ace. One on the windowsill as well. There's no door, mind you, so you're letting all that heat out. But, alright, we'll carry on. Then you come down to this lake. Yeah. I mean, yeah, well, you might get a trailer down that side. Probably not down these. They're a bit steep. Although, this does lead, I reckon. Take a bit of a run. A jump in the water. Jumping off the cliff into the water. Why not? Right. We're going to come up to our last area up here. As you can probably tell from the map, this is going to be your sawmill. And your carpentry. Fair enough. You've got your loading in point there. Hit your sourwood icon. You got your pallet spawn point there. Production chain menu. 100 grand. Then we'll come down here. And that's where you take your wood chips out. Then we'll spin around. And obviously there's your carpentry. So you load your wood in there. Hit your sourwood icon. And come round to the corner. Hit the production chain menu. 60 grand. And then come round here. There's your pallet spawn point. Now this part of the map, we click on that. Number 15. Going to cost you 682 grand. It's fairly big, mind you, so you should easily make your money back, no problem. Oh, I like that. I mean, it's like all these areas that the stuff's in as well, that you already own. They're nice and open, and you've got the sawmill and the carpentry here already. You could easily place some more stuff down here. Yeah, no problem. And you know what, right? I like this map. You come on here, you get the feeling that sort of easy, laid back, sort of simple farming, nothing too over the top, nothing to, give you a massive headache thinking, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. It just feels real chilled out, relaxing, chillaxing. That's a better word for it. Chillaxing on a farming map. No, I like it. Very nice. Right, so that's your map tour done for you. Drop in the comments below what you're going to be doing. You're going to smash out some fields, do a bit of forestry, or do some animals. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.